the Trump effect, the president is expected to announce his decision on Thursday regarding the future of the Iran nuclear deal. According to multiple reports, President Trump is expected to decertify Iran's compliance with the 2015 agreement. But that does not kill the deal altogether. It simply puts it in the hands of Congress. Lawmakers would then have 60 days to act on several different options that range from reimposing sanctions to doing nothing at all. Some key Republicans have expressed interest in enforcing the agreement rather than ditching it.
As flawed as the deal is, I believe we must now enforce the hell out of it. Let's work with allies to make certain that international inspectors have better access to possible nuclear sites, and we should address the fundamental sunset shortcoming as our allies have recognized.
Let's welcome Matthew Brodsky, Senior Fellow at the Security Studies Group. And Matthew, there is every indication, at least according to the IAEA and everybody else, that Iran is complying with the deal in terms of the nuclear side of this, which is what the agreement was based on. The Trump administration is angry about Iran's development of missiles and influence across the Middle East, which is not part of the deal. So is it appropriate for the Trump administration to decertify?
Well, first of all, the IAEA has not. This is something that's been reported a lot, but it's a mischaracterization to say that the IAEA has verified the Iran's compliance with the deal. What they've been able to do is verify what they have been allowed to look at. And another aspect is that they have not been able to verify a part that's called Section T, which has to do with nuclear production. So the IAEA report essentially says that they're not allowed to look in certain areas, and so they're not. That was a problem going into it. That's why the deal is structurally flawed. Hopefully the president will make that case. The Republicans, basically, at this point, are pretty much unified on the idea that the president should decertify, and as you said, that's not going to kill the deal. The discussion then becomes between two groups. One are the fixers and one are the walkers. The walkers just want to walk away, and the fixers are really looking to apply, as Congressman Royce said, to apply a lot of pressure outside of the deal so that they're staying inside of the agreement, and to bring that pressure to bear on Iran while trying to renegotiate it. The walkers just see nothing that they can rescue from this deal at all.
But doesn't that assume that Iran actually wants to renegotiate? Isn't it possible that the walkers might include Iran, which says, okay, the Trump administration has decertified, we might as well just restart enriching uranium and restarting our nuclear facilities because it won't make any difference?
Right. So what the walkers would say to that is that basically they need to apply all kinds of maximum pressure now, because the original sin of the deal was that it allowed Iran to enrich uranium and to legalize their program to begin with, and to do this all on their soil within a set amount of time. So there's no rescuing it. So they would apply the maximum amount of pressure they could through sanctions outside of the UN on their nuclear program, economic embargoes. They have a long list of in a plan that was put forward by former Ambassador John Bolton. And yeah, they would basically, it would be a game of chicken between the United States and Iran, but it at least would get rid of a deal that, from their perspective, it can't be fixed. It's literally trying to patch up the Titanic while it's going down.
Right, from the Trump administration perspective and Republican perspective. Matthew Brodsky, Senior Fellow at the Security Studies Group. Matthew, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.